Korra is stronger than Aang. At least, that is what most people think. And honestly, it makes sense. Korra is powerful, aggressive, confident, and walks into danger. But here is the real question. Does being stronger mean she would win? When we compare Korra and Aang, we are not just comparing two avatars. We are comparing two ideas of strength. Korra is power. Aang is movement. Korra is pressure. Aang is patience. Korra breaks through the wall. Aang finds the door. That is why this fight is not as simple as people think. Korra has a huge advantage in raw combat. Unlike Aang, she grew up knowing she was the Avatar. She trained young and became comfortable with power early. She does not hesitate. She does not avoid the fight. She enters it. That is what makes Korra dangerous. In a direct fight, she can overwhelm her opponent quickly. She pushes forward and uses pressure to take control. In a small arena, Korra has the advantage. Close combat, fast reactions, heavy pressure, no time to breathe. If Aang is forced into that kind of fight, he is in trouble. But this is where people underestimate him. Aang is not weak. He just fights in a way that does not look aggressive. He is not trying to overpower his enemy. He is trying to control the rhythm of the fight. He does not need to hit harder. He needs to make you miss. That is the whole point of airbending. Movement, evasion, redirection, and creativity. Aang does not stand still and trade attacks. He moves, dodges, changes position, and forces his opponent to chase him. And the longer the fight continues, the more dangerous he becomes. Fighting Aang is frustrating. You try to hit him, he is already gone. You try to trap him, he finds a way out. You try to overpower him, he refuses to play your game. And against Korra, that matters, because her greatest strength can also become her weakness. Her passion makes her brave. Her intensity makes her powerful. But if she gets frustrated, she may push harder and become predictable. And if she becomes predictable, Aang can use that against her. Aang does not need to overpower Korra. He needs to outlast her. He needs to keep distance, make her waste energy, and turn the battle from a fight into a puzzle. So who would win? The answer depends on the situation. In a small arena, Korra wins. In close combat, Korra wins. In a sudden fight, Korra probably wins. But in open space, everything changes. If Aang has room to move, he becomes harder to beat. If the fight lasts longer, he becomes more dangerous. So my final answer is this. Korra is the better fighter. Aang is the better survivor. If the battle is short, direct, and physical, Korra wins. If the battle is long, open, and strategic, Aang might surprise everyone. Because Korra may be stronger, but Aang is the kind of opponent you cannot easily catch. And sometimes the person who refuses to fight your way is already winning. So now I want to know your answer. Team Aang or Team Korra?